Yada, 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 yada.
Oh my goodness.
Morning, Kiefer.
Good morning.
Bless you. Tia told me that the boys said to her that they're like, yeah, like Austin specifically and Braden are gunning for you two. And like, think about it, like, why is Austin not campaigning? Why is she so calm?
Literally, Tina saw me crying at the moon yesterday.
Really? What? Not them telling her why she can't not campaigning.
I hate them.
Mm-hmm. Not every day.
Where are you?
Thanks. Thanks.
You look great, honestly.
I couldn't tell if it was like raining or.
It's just a rumble. A rumble in the jungle.
I think it's going to be an interesting day.
I think it's actually going to be a very boring day.
You think?
If BB doesn't do anything for us. I think so. I'm going to have a very boring day, that's for sure.
You're what?
Gonna have a very boring day.
Oh yeah, me too.
But I trust you, so if you hear something else, keep me posted.
Yeah, I'll definitely let you know.
Yeah, because I don't think Keith is going to waver. At all. I'd be surprised if he does.
She's just so fucking dangerous.
And I don't get the impression that.
Hey, Kyle.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good, you?
Having tea? You tired?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you sleep?
Pretty good, I think. You?
No trips to the bathroom last night?
No.
No trips to the bathroom. Oh, fuck. Left my water downstairs. Did you ask about your diet or?
I'm definitely going to today because it's getting like out of control. The other stuff is washing out, and then the regrowth from the other.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna ask them and see if we can somehow figure out how I can like properly fix it. You know?
As long as you get a little bit more time, that's all you need, really.
I'll chat with them.
Oh, God. I'm gonna go down to Expedia, I think, and veg. Do nothing.
You look sad.
Hmm?
You look sad.
I look sad? Tired.
Just tired?
Yeah.
Just tired, not sad?
I'm honestly a little sad about tomorrow.
Yeah. Me too. Me too, Stu. Me too.
Just with no yolk. They don't have to be as hard as last time, but just with no yolk.
Are you packing?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. No campaigns or nothing, eh? You're just out of here?
Know what?
I said no campaigning or anything.
I'm just gonna. It's tough to do it against her, but
I could imagine.
I'm just gonna let people know that I want to be here. Kind of what Kiefer did last week. And then, I mean, they've been lying this whole game, so it's just like
Who's they?
it's hard to go campaign. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know Tina and Tara really want you here. They don't want
Yeah,
you
I
to
know.
go.
I just know like best case like scenario is like
You both fucking stay.
a 4-4 tie, and Kiefer fucking wants me gone. So I'm definitely not gonna just go, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like go trash her.
I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Campaigning doesn't mean you have to talk about the other person. It means you just have to say why you're important to be here.
For sure. Yeah, I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna approach that then today.
Yeah. I don't think you're dead in this game.
No. And like either scenario sucks, like fuck. It's like, but that's the game.
That's the fucking game.
Hey.
Hey. Okay. I'm just gonna put this in the bathroom.
But you can bet your ass if I do stay that they're fucked.
That's why I want you to stay. Like, I mean, I want Austin to stay, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But we need people here that are going to go after the big targets. I think it would be very easy for you to get 4 votes, too.
Yeah, but then that's tied. And Kiefer fucking wants me gone. What? I can't even fucking go to him and tell them that it's best for his game because it ain't.
Don't kill me. But if you're going after the boys, you're not going after him.
That's true. That's very true. I'd need 5, and it's just like, because he just made it so known that he's like they got him wrapped around his finger. What day is it today? Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Didn't wear my Taco Tuesday socks once on a Tuesday.
Wow.
Mistake.
Another reason why you gotta stay.
It's true.
I suggest putting that in your pitch.
I haven't worn my Taco Tuesday socks once yet. Regardless if I stay or not, packing fucking sucks.
Ugh.
Holy shit. Pack and unpack. Brutal. Has there been like murmurs that people want Austin out now or something?
Please, like, I don't want to get myself in trouble here. There's no flip or anything like that.
They're just talking.
But Tina and Tara have been doing a little fighting for you.
Huh.
That's good to know, at least.
So I think that with a little bit of your own. But
Oh,
you'll
yeah.
see her out of here.
That's true.
This is a game.
That's true. Maybe that's what I needed to hear. Thanks, Spicy.
Yeah.
I just don't know who I even talked to. Like, Jed, you said, hey?
Yeah. Yeah, because there's something he doesn't like about Austin that she's doing recently.
I might just take a bold stab and say to him, you're not gonna go after Ty or Beth, so let me do it. Eventually.
That would be pretty fucking bold.
I mean, that's a wild shot in the dark, but
Well, this is Big Brother, and that's what you gotta do. It's true, though. And say it doesn't have to be right now.
yeah. Think about it today.
And like Keith was kind of wavering.
Was he?
Yeah, he was. He was laying out the pros and cons.
Like, recently?
Yesterday.
Wow. God, he'd be stupid to keep me.
All right. Well, he thinks that Austin's coming for him.
I would have absolute vengeance in my eyes.
Yeah, I know. I know you would.
Don't tell him that.
Don't tell him anything I'm telling you.
Oh, I won't. It's crazy that like the last 2 weeks with the people on the block, there hasn't been much of anything. Hey?
Like what?
Like, did Kiefer and Latoya both talk to you?
Talk to me?
Yeah, when they're on the block?
They didn't.
Yeah. That's what I mean. And then now there's me and Austin.
That's what people don't like.
Huh?
That's what people don't like. Like no campaigning. They're just.
I know, it's tough though. Like,
Yeah, I could imagine that it's tough, but. Yeah, that's weird. You don't usually see that. Usually people are like wanting to be here and make it clear to every person.
Yeah, I will for sure. Make it known.
You're definitely not dead. I'm telling you that.
All right, that's good to hear. Jed might be my only like pitch. I might just say, look,
I think
Kiefer.
just yeah.
What?
I think the boys are gonna listen to Kiefer. If you can get Kiefer, you're golden.
Fuck, that's frustrating. I can't.
Just say you haven't won any comps. That's a big one. Like the guys can beat you. They've lost to Austin.
The way I think I want to come at it is just to Jed is, look, your 4 people you're working with right now, you're not going to be the one to ever take the shot. Let me do it eventually. I'm not saying I'll do it right away.
He just won't vote against them.
Yeah,
He would have to convince them that it's the right move to keep you,
exactly.
you know? It might be your best bet to talk to the 3 of them, explain to them that you're not going after them, you're going after Kiefer, and then they'll convince Kiefer it's the right move.
That's true. That's true. Say, look, if regardless of what happened, when Kiefer sends home, if Kiefer were to send home Austin, like that's who I am. I'm just gonna fucking gun for him, which isn't even really a lot.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Good talk, Spicy. Good talk.
Yeah, for sure. Between us, though.
100. I might tell Ro about like the wavering, just so he knows that it's
Yeah, okay.
just so you
I just don't want it getting back
yeah,
to,
no.
you know.
Ro wouldn't tell it. It benefits us nothing.
Okay.
You're like mad, like jealous.
When I'm drying. Oh my god. One of my ex-girlfriends used to always want to like pick my pimples too. Man, me too.
Weird.
Wanted to pick
Get
your
off
scalp?
me. They wanted to like pop my pimples.
Yes.
What are you making?
I'm making some scrambled eggs.
You sure you don't want a couple poached from the
You got down here maybe 15 minutes ago. I would have said yes, but I didn't know where
Do
you
I make you horny, baby?
were. For you.
Where was I? Packing?
Oh.
Na, 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 na.
Why am I?
Yeah.
You're done with these?
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Thanks. If I was a rich girl. Finish these. Someone go back to the room. All the
I just
rituals.
can't believe how people look once they start eating food again. Their face is different.
Oh.
Oh.
It's not.
I think it's just like the energy.
Yeah, it's just yeah, I haven't seen her smile in 7 days.
Usually he's just like,
Just been a miserable son of a bitch.
and everyone's like, are you doing okay?
Have that again.
Yeah, I'm actually
I'll have it
doing
after.
really great. Oh. Looks like you're on the all-time low.
what
Not all-time low.
Huh?
Remember that band?
Yeah.
Is that LL, that shirt?
No, JJ.
Hello.
JJ.
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 Oh, I got some shit. Actually, these pants are that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
JJ?
Yeah.
It's JJ.
2 names?
Oh, J and J?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
I was like, JJ. Now who's JJ? Y'all better tell me.
Hell, it's JJ.
Okay, day 25. I think it's my first wear of it, buddy. Fresh.
Oh, yeah?
Fresh.
What
That
did
was
you say?
like that was like those sweatpants I wore yesterday. Day 25.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, it's day 26.
Day 26.
Can you believe
Over a third of the way
eviction
there.
tomorrow was a
26.
week ago?
Sorry?
Can you believe that eviction was a week ago tomorrow?
Like the days are so long, but things are going by so fast.
Right.
30 days in this place.
I know.
Out of 70.
What is this
This
place?
eviction will be halfway,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
and I think next week will be a double too. Boom, boom.
Yeah, doubles go to jury if they want mad people in it.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
want
'cause
mad
the second
people.
one, the second eviction next week, if it's a double, will be first jury member.
Say
Yeah,
it again.
If it's a double next week, the second evictee would be first jury, right?
Yeah.
But then sometimes I think like there's always people in the jury house, and then it's like, boom, someone walks in, boom, another person walks in, and like everybody watches. the
There could be
double
more than
happen.
one double.
Fuck, big brother.
This is the second double eviction.
I think there's gonna be, if there's 14 people total this year, then I think there'll be 2 double evictions.
And no triple.
No triple.
Good, I hate the triple.
Or maybe just one double. Would you need 2?
Depends on when they want it to end.
Yeah.
They want it to go quick, it'll be done.
I was just talking to Oz this morning.
Mhm.
I talked to TNT already.
You found a good avocado in there?
No.
No, I had to go through like 4 of them, and I just scooped out everything that I wanted from each one.
The rest are shit.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, you know the confused. Because they were saying the same. They, Tara told me this morning, she was just saying the same thing. She was they never talked to us. Like,
Yeah.
the boys come up to us about Austin and some Brady are going after us.
Well, yeah.
And I was like, don't worry about that because I know Austin and Brayden, like, we're just, everybody's in each other's lives, right?
Yeah, of course.
So, like, I told Tara that Austin and Brayden came to me and asked me to say my name to the boys. So I know that they pitched me as a nominee. So, like, if you're hearing that from the boys, it may or may not be true, but just know that Austin and Brayden, like, they're not actually pitching me
Yeah,
first.
exactly.
So I was just reassuring that of that.
Okay.
But if they do ask, like, did you guys go pitch our names? I would just be honest with you and say yes, but like, it doesn't mean anything. Just to show.
They didn't say anything this morning when they were talking to us.
Because that's a concern that she shared with me this morning.
Ooh.
Just like the boys are coming and telling us that Austin and Brayden are pitching us. I was like, even if they are, it's not true. Because I know they're pitching my name. And
I'll text
told
them for it too. I
them
was
it
like,
okay.
I was like vice versa. I was like, they come to us and say that you guys are trying to get us out. So
Yeah, because the boys are coming to you and saying that Tina and Tara are going after you, and they're coming to you
Tina and Tara.
So that's what they're trying to do.
Tara asked me today if I would just got my shirt on. She's like, Kyle, seriously, how much can I trust Austin and Brayden?
Not that.
And I just looked at her and laughed. I said 100, and I walked away.
Yeah, she said that she's like what they say. She's like really like makes me think, and like I really do wonder sometimes. I'm like, what the fuck are they saying to you? She's like, oh, what they say to me like really gets in my head sometimes, and I like really think that like, did they actually say that? But I'm like, what are they saying to you?
I think we should be prepared for the boys to vote against Austin.
And blame it on Tina and Tara. I already thought about that.
I think that's what they're trying to do with me.
Oh, probably.
What?
I just said I think we should be prepared for the boys to vote against Austin this week to make it a 5-3 vote and pin it on Tina and Tara.
Well, I bet you Tina and Tara would want to keep me
Huh?
if they do that.
Yeah.
What's that?
It would probably be a 5-3 vote the other way if that were to happen.
I would just be cognizant of it because I think they're going to Tina and Tara right now and they're trying to get in their heads.
Oh, yeah.
And they're trying to do something that would make TNT and A and B go against each other.
Oh, of course. I think that's why Austin's just worried.
Austin's what?
I think just like a little worried, always.
Why the fuck?
It's too big. Thing's too big. You gotta do it up here. Is there a middle one? No, I don't know. Just... High?
Yep.
Yeah. No, yeah, Tina was like, just so you know, like, I'm not saying your name, Brayden.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I'm not gunning for you because they say the exact same thing to me.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, Tina. I was like, why would I gun after you?
Yeah.
What does that do for you?
I would just reassure them, just like if you do hear that, it's just like we're telling them that. Because I told Tina and Tara that I know Austin and Brady are pitching my name because they asked me if they could, and I said yes, and it makes sense. And
That's what Tina said to me though in the room. I think that's why when she talked to you.
okay.
Because she's like, yeah, like, if you were like working in an alliance, like, you would go tell the person and be like, yeah, listen, like, I'm gonna tell them your name just so you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, of course, Tina.
Yeah. So if they ask, like, did you guys go pitch my name? I would just be honest about it because I think that's gonna play much better than if you say no, I didn't pitch your name because I told them they pitched my name. You pitched my name, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh,
So.
I mean, they still deny that they're talking with Keeper, but I'm like, anyways.
No, I think we just, so I keep telling them, like, Keeper's not going on the block if I win, which he won't. Because the boys are going up if I win.
That's right. So who should put up next week if you want? It's like, well, it has to be the boys, obviously.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, yeah, me too. That's how it's put up.
Yeah, they're a little concerned that you guys, like, won't try to win HOH. And you'll kind of throw it. But I just reassured her that, no, you're gunning for it, and they have the same targets as you guys do.
I think it's running. We're going to be running tomorrow.
Yeah. So.
Because of what they said to...
yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. Humiliating.
Which is going to play well for Jay.
Of course. Maybe I'm a secret track star. I don't know how these eggs are going to do for you.
They look pretty good.
They look good. They
I don't
look,
know if you want this on top.
they look like
I
you're a
put
little
salt and
chef.
pepper on the avocado under.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to add more.
I'm great. Brayden, thank you so much.
I'm very stressed.
Now you know how I feel.
You want a fork and
Stressed.
knife or you're just going to eat it?
I'll grab a fork and knife just in case. Thank you, my love.
Oh, but of course.
But of course, but of
Do you want orange
course.
juice or anything?
I'm good. Oh, what are you guys making?
Well, steak and eggs, tomato and pepper.
I got some
Yes.
poached eggs going.
Let me choke on my spit.
promise you.
You need to be honest with me, Austin. If you don't like it, just say it.
I've done it. I'm almost done it. So, what are you gonna say?
You're a polite person. And you would just eat it and you'd be like, so gross. No, there's not that much yolk, I'm sorry.
Dude, this
It's
fucking
good.
thing.
It's perfect.
Brutal.
Is it over medium?
Really good.
It looks pretty good.
You have a chef in the house.
Not
When
me.
you turn them over, it looked like straight out of a fucking picture book. It's like
Seriously.
no burn on the back.
No, just cooked more medium, apparently.
Holy shit. What happened here? Where'd they go?
Where'd they go?
I'm gonna fuck these up again.
How would I make you some tomorrow?
You don't know how to make them, buddy.
You made them right
Wait.
one time.
Neither do I, apparently. Perfect the first time. I mean perfect.
It really is so nice to be able to have like a normal breakfast for once.
I know.
Not slop cookies. Fucking slop muffins.
I know. I haven't had eggs since day 6. Really.
Look at that.
Would you like it like that?
Fire.
It's perfect. It's so hard to get over medium, right? You can get over hard, you can get over easy.
What does over easy mean? Like it's like kind of hard, but like still really yolky?
No, not even that hard. Just yolky, really.
So what is just easy?
Fuck, not my best
No.
work.
I don't think there is a just easy. There's sunny side up, which is what you did with yours, I think. You didn't turn them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yours are like sunny side up, but they're hard. And then I think over means like you flip them. So you flipped hers, so they would be over medium.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I flipped his. Please make my credit. This was delish. Thank you, Brayden.
Oh, but of course.
Done better again.
Nice job, Stu.
Fuck!
What?
Fuck, man. I fucked it up again. Chef Stu is off his game. Well, yeah.
No. Oz, you asked about Band-Aids, right?
I sure did.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You washing my pot? Thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, look at all this yolk, man.
That from you?
What's it gonna be today, huh?
Secret veto.
You think? You think? Today's the day?
Dude, if you both stay, oh my god. Best moment.
Hear that?
Do you want one of these in here?
Absolutely.
Cute.
Austin, please go to the diary room.
The sink is flooded again.
Back to back.
Back to back. Enjoy.
I don't want to hear about this ever again.
That's gonna be too much for me.
We have like.
You want some of this too?
Sure.
How many eggs is that?
3.
That's
What?
it?
Yeah, because I got a burger in there, steak,
Oh, I guess.
and then tomatoes and peppers.
I was like, did you just cook 5 eggs for yourself?
Nope.
That's what it looks like.
Beef it up with some steak.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
House guests, please make your way to the living room.
That's what I was just anticipating. I'm
Austin,
like,
you have been awarded the Diamond Power of Veto.
Not awarded.
You need all that?
no, have some.
Well, just
no.
scoop whatever you don't want. I'll muck it.
I'm walking.
What if I had the Diamond Power Veto and I had to use it within the next 3 weeks? Would you expect me to use it on you or wait until I'm on the block and then use it?
I would expect you to use it even if it was for the rest of the game.
I would use it.
Yeah. What kind of fucking bullshit is this?
He's like, or should I wait?
Yeah. What a
He's
joke.
like, do I let you go home?
No, I would use it. I would use
Do
it.
I wait till I potentially going home? Can you imagine they give you the Diamond Power Veto and then they're like, this is a non-elimination week. And you use it? Humiliating.
I also don't mind seeds in my peppers, so if you're having something crunchy, that's what it is.
You like
I mean-
seeds?
Like you purposely
Don't
keep
take
them in?
them out.
Yeah, I don't wash them out.
Crazy.
I mean, I don't really care, but that's weird to want them in.
It's not weird.
Holy shit.
Hey, fellas, how's it going?
What up, Big Dang?
Wow, we have
Yeah,
a very
it's
slow
really,
drain today.
Really drained. So.
Oh my.
Love that.
Yep.
Ooh, baby, I love it. Everything.
I just want my iPod.
It is?
I just want my iPod.
Oh, I think so. That song's on my iPod.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, what?
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Nope, not that one.
So after I eat every single time, I just want to go sleep.
Thank you. Well, you're so like stimulated all day. It's like,
Us? Yeah, because all we do is talk all day.
yeah.
Especially because we went from literally 0 to 100. I said also because we went from 0 to 100. Like going from you just chilling every single day to literally chilling with 13 other people, talking nonstop.
It's gonna be so weird after this, because like after this we're gonna go like, for some people like years without seeing each other. It's just like you spend like fucking 70 days potentially.
People? Yeah. It's weird. I'm saying.
What you getting up to?
What did she just say? What did she just say?
I don't know. I miss it.
I heard to sit.
How were they, Stu?
Yeah, they're all right, buddy.
She's very enthused about it.
They're no poached, all right?
Dude, the poached eggs you gave me tasted straight apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, because I know how you like them.
They were well cooked, though.
I know you like apple cider vinegar, buddy. I did it on purpose. It's like Mom used to make them, you know?
Oh, man. Some protein. Are you gonna try to plug this thing? Pump it?
No.
Can you try, please?
Then we'll get a plunger.
Why don't you do it? Just slam it in there. It's not rocket science, buddy.
You just like push water down?
Huh?
What are you supposed to do? The water down?
Like, what is it doing?
Like, what is he doing right now?
There might just be like a clog that like breaks up a bit every time you do that or something.
Is it going down?
Yes, it's gone.
Oh.
Every day. I wanna tell you.
We're gonna lounge on a couch.
All right. I'll meet you there, probably.
If you need me, I'll be around.
Just had eggs for the first time in fucking 18 days.
Did you enjoy them?
It's nice to get some protein in me. I made a burger. I crushed up a burger on the pan.
Yeah.
And then I made, cut some peppers and tomatoes and made some steak and eggs.
Ooh, nice. Good
Oh,
for you,
yeah.
bro.
What a treat.
I bet it was.
I still have one of my skips from yesterday, too.
I saw that in there still.
Look out.
It looks pretty good, doesn't it? It's vegan.
What is it?
It's like a vegan, like, power bowl.
You want to play some talk after?
Sure.
I got a feeling that Showtime might not be leaving.
What makes you say that?
I'll tell you in there.
Is that why you're acting so weird?
Huh?
Is that why you're acting so weird?
I just don't know how to feel.
I just gotta run up and get my water bottle. I love how nobody goes in OLG anymore.
Seriously?
It's just like a room. I prefer that over Expedia.
OLG?
Yeah. you swipe beside the sink there when you're done?
I wanna be with you now.
All right. Fuck my water. I'll just have this coffee. I'm gonna go chill in there.
Okay.
Every day.
What are you smiling at?
Smiling.
Huh?
Just smiling.
I wanna be with you night and day. Oh fuck! I keep forgetting. Well, I was just like getting my shit together, my bag. Nick was like, "So what's the play? Like, you campaigning?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll have a chat with people, just like that. I want to stay, but like I'm not gonna really talk about Austin or whatever."
Yeah.
And she's like, well, just between me and you. And then I told her at the end, I was like, I'm gonna probably tell Ro, but and she's like, okay. She's like, I don't think you're done yet. People are wavering. Kiefer was weighing all the options yesterday. Because I was like, I would need Jed, Beth, or Ty to switch their vote. And she's like, talk to Jed. She said it like immediately. I was like, what?
She talked to Jed?
No, she's like, talk to Jed. And I was like, why? She's like, well, he doesn't like a lot of the stuff Austin's doing lately. And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna like bring that stuff up though, like blah blah blah. And then I came to the conclusion, I don't know what you think I should do. Maybe we go to him and say, listen, if I stay and Austin goes home, like at some point Kiefer's gonna have to go on your guys' side and you don't want to do it. And I'm gonna be pissed off. So
If you stay and Austin goes home,
yeah,
at some point, Austin.
at some point Kiefer is gonna have to go on their side, and I know they're not gonna be the ones to want to do it. So I think maybe that'll be my thing. Is that I'm gonna be like, I'll just be straight honest with you. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't put someone up from your side, but I'd be going after Kiefer if I won, not you guys. And then just see what they say. Be like, you can talk to Kiefer, you can convince Kiefer that the best play is to keep me, but that's what I'd be doing. So if that like benefits you guys, to keep me, to take a shot eventually at the person that you're not going to want to, then keep me.
Okay. So I think there's one of two things happening right now. Either
Because Tina and Tara don't repeat any of this to Austin or Brayden or anyone.
Yeah.
But because then I feel like I'm not being like nice to Austin. But Tina and Tara, I guess, are pushing, which I did not know at all, are pushing hard for me to stay.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to tell you. Because they told me something yesterday, and they told me not to tell you, so I didn't yesterday, but I was obviously planning on telling you right now, today.
Yeah.
So, you obviously do not repeat this to Tina and Tara and tell them that I told you, but I guess Jed approached them yesterday, and he was like, do you guys find it weird that, like, none of them are campaigning and Austin feels so safe in the situation? And it wasn't really like a pitch to like get Austin out, but they were saying that the way he said it made it seem like they were interested in potentially flipping the vote on Austin. And, but there's one of two things happening here. So they came up to me and they told me this when I was working out, right before I was working out, the second time yesterday,
Mhm.
when you guys were playing pool,
Mhm.
and Tina came over to play with you guys. And so there's one of two things happening right now. Either the boys genuinely want Austin out and they want you to stay, or what they're going to try to do is get Tina and Tara and Vic to vote against Austin, and they're still going to vote against you, and they're going to make it a 4-4 vote, and Kiefer's going to send you packing anyway. And what that would do is it would turn Austin and Brayden against Tina and Tara, and also Vic, and it would also make Brayden pissed at me because I wouldn't have told him before the eviction. Or
I don't think they're that smart.
Or they're trying to make it a 5-3 vote. Forget Vic. They're trying to get Tina and Tara to vote to Vic to Austin, so it'd be 5-3. In which case the boys could just vote against Austin themselves. Tina and Tara would vote against you, and it would be 5-3. Hold on, it would be 5-3, and they would try to pin the votes on Tina and Tara, or they get Tina and Tara to vote with them and send Austin packing 5-3.
Yeah.
In which case they would turn Brayden against Tina and Tara.
Yeah, so I don't think them vote. They're not going to vote to. It's just too much for them to do. They're not going to vote to evict Austin unless Austin's going. It just won't happen. So I think if they want Austin out, she'll be out. But
You don't think so? Because I know how these guys operate now, and it seems like what they would try to do is they can see an obvious 6 and they can see an obvious 3 or 4, and what they're going to try to do now is turn us all against each other. Because what's happening right now is Tina and Tara are coming to me saying they don't trust Austin and Brayden. Austin and Brayden are coming to me saying they don't trust Tina and Tara. Vic's coming to me saying she doesn't trust Austin and Brayden. Austin and Brayden are coming to me saying they don't trust Vic. And I'm the fucking glue now. If you leave, I'm the fucking glue now holding this shit all together. And they know they can see these cracks, and so them actually changing the numbers in the vote actually is beneficial to making people go at each other.
I don't think so because Jed's not a very good liar. So if Jed, it's going to be obvious. I don't think they're going to put themselves in a position where they have to lie if they want me out. There's no reason to do it. The cracks in the 6 have already been easy enough to break without doing that. So I think they either want. Yeah, I don't see the vote thing. I don't see the vote thing. I just think it's going to be me, or it's going to be me gone 7-1, or it's going to be Austin gone 7-1.
Who would be the one if Austin leaves? Well, Brayden, yeah. Problem is he's going to be totally blindsided by this.
Brayden?
If it's 7-1 to evict her.
Well, I think we all will. I think that's what they kind of want, if that's their plan. The only reason I know is because Vic told me this. And she said, talk to Jed. And, looked at me, seriously. I was like, talk to Jed. And I was like...
So Jed must have went to Vic as well.
Yeah.
And been like, hey, what do you think about this?
And
So
then she's like, and then I was like, in my mind, though, Vic, the best case scenario for me is a 4-4 tie, and Kiefer's made it clear he doesn't want me here.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, that's not true. And I was like, what? He's like, he was talking yesterday about how, it might be better for Austin to go. And I was like, fuck. I was like, what a mistake by him. But
After you called him out like that?
yeah.
That just seems weird to me. I really think, I know what you're saying, but, I really think they're trying to do something with the vote numbers.
I don't think so at all.
Well, I hope you're right, but it just seems like way too good to be true.
Well, when you look at it, Austin's done well in comps and I haven't. So if you're looking at it from Big Brother.
For sure. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Generally speaking, she's done better than you in all of the competitions, right?
So if they're looking at it from that way, which the boys might be talking to Kiefer in logical, and
Yeah.
he's like, okay,
Yeah.
you're right. I think that's way more likely than the evil
'Cause
genius scheming.
I'm pretty sure, this next comp is going to be, some sort of running or endurance,
Uh-huh.
because they told Beth and DR that you really need to, walk
Your
on your
ankle.
ankle. I highly recommend you walk on your ankle.
Please stop talking about production.
So, if that's an indicator at all, then
then, I mean, we're due for a long one, right? Like, we've had 2 short competitions, so we're due for some sort of long one. There could be some sort of running. Thank God you can't smoke any more darts between now and HOH, but
I just don't know. I don't know where Austin is. This is where I'm at. I don't know where Austin is. I know it's a game,
yeah.
but I don't know if she's going around saying like campaigning or what.
I don't think she is, dude, because she hasn't gone to anyone in our alliance and said anything. And
So I don't know if I feel bad about going and saying like anything, but
I mean, she had a long conversation with Ty yesterday, but all she said that conversation was about was basically like who she would put up if she was HOH, blah, blah, blah. She said Tina, Tara, Rohan.
I just don't really know what to do.
I mean, there's a better shot of you staying now than there was early yesterday, so I'll say that. So, I mean, it's really up to you at the end of the day. I'm going to do what you want me to do because obviously you're in a tricky position being up against her, so I'm not going to campaign for you unless you want me to, but I mean,
I definitely want you to.
Okay.
But I definitely don't want you to
No, I'm not going to bash
campaign
her.
against her.
No, I'm not going to bash her.
No. Or be like, look, Kyle puts up Kiefer, Austin puts up blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't want it to be about Austin at all.
No, for sure.
But
because this could also turn out poorly for me if you end up going anyway, and I was out there campaigning for you.
against her.
Yeah.
I think she understands. I think everyone understands. You got to campaign for yourself. Like Kiefer with us last week.
Yeah.
I want to be here. I'm not ready to leave.
Yeah, I just don't want them to get pissed at, like, Brayden and Austin if she ends up staying anyway, that they're like, what the fuck?
I might go talk to her and just be like, I hear people are getting pissed off that we're not campaigning. Like, why don't we just campaign for
Well,
ourselves?
why would you talk to her?
Huh?
'Cause why would you talk to her
I don't know.
about it? I would just leave it because if she starts going to campaign, then it's going to ruin whatever chance you just kind of ignited here, so. Or it's going to hinder it, so. If you just want to give yourself a clear path and she's not campaigning, then you can go and have those conversations. I mean, it's up to you and your morals and what you feel is right, obviously, in the situation. But you got to remember that this is a game and everyone's playing as an individual player.
What's my campaign fucking trail here, though? Do I do that? Do I say, hey, look, you're going to have to get rid of Kiefer sometime?
You're going to have to get rid of Kiefer sometime. Who would you rather have playing for you, me or Kiefer, to the boys? Who would you rather have on your side going at the other people in the house, me or Kiefer?
Uh-huh.
And
like,
just clearly state that that's your main target.
And like you said, you're against the wishy-washy players. Let's be honest. Kiefer's been on 6 different sides.
Yeah.
So
And
if I won HOH and he just sent home like the
Mm-hmm.
girl that I wanted to be here, like what do you think's gonna happen?
And at the end of the day, if you go and take out Kiefer and say Kiefer gets to jury, tell them that if I take out Kiefer and Kiefer's in jury, he's much more likely to vote for you guys in the end because he does not like me. He loves you guys. And if you guys get to the end with me, he's clearly voting for you guys over me, especially if I take him out. Because he's an emotional player. Even Jed and I talked about the fact that he's an emotional player, and Jed said it too.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, if you want to just reiterate that stuff to people without like talking about Austin, just
Yeah.
Just be like, honestly, Kyle sees the game logically, but he is an emotional guy too. Where if he won HOH and Kiefer just sent home Austin, he's fucking going after Kiefer. That's probably true, to be honest.
Yeah.
As much as I would say I'd like to put up the 2 boys if I won HOH next week, I'd probably put up Kiefer just because I'd be so fucking cheesed.
No, you wouldn't. You'd put up the boys.
I don't think so.
Yeah, man.
This fucking guy. I mean, obviously I have to get there first, but yeah.
So, I don't know if they're just trying to do something with the vote or if they genuinely want her out. I mean, she's tied at the hip with Brayden. We got to remember that. They do everything together. She's showering, he's sitting in the bathroom. He's making food, she's sitting on the stools. They don't leave each other at any time. Whereas you and I, we spend a lot of time together, but we also spend a fair amount of time separately. And that might be optics, something that they see, and an opportunity to break something very, very strong up. And perhaps if they think they can get Brayden mad enough at you and I for sending her home, that they think they can pull Brayden to their side, which would never happen, in my opinion. But
That's the thing. We got to make sure whatever we say can't be twisted.
no. That's why it's just beneficial to not talk about Austin at all.
Yeah.
And just talk about you.
Yeah. That's it.
But we've got to be prepared that the boys today, if we have these conversations today, we've got to be prepared that the boys go back to Austin and Brayden and say that Kyle and Roe are campaigning against you.
That's why is it beneficial just to go to Austin and say, I'm not gonna say anything about you. I'm just gonna tell people that I want to be here today.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you know.
Mm-hmm. I guess you could do that. Just say I'm not even pulling up your name in the conversation, but I do need, like, at the end of the day, like, I applied to be in this game, and like I want to at least give people the impression that I'm trying, and just let them know like why I should be here and that I want to be here. But I'm not going to say anything about you.
Yeah.
That way, if she hears anything, then, you know, I mean, I'm sure the boys are still going to go to her and say like he's campaigning hard against you. But I mean, whatever. If they're going to send her packing anyway, then it doesn't really matter. I mean, it really lies in the boys' hands, right?
Yeah, I'll just say like, I didn't come on Big Brother to legitimately say nothing and go home.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell them that I want to be here. I'm gonna leave you out of it.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the play. And do not tell Tina, because Tina and Tara came up to me in the kitchen after the backyard yesterday, and they were like, because they told me explicitly not to tell you.
Yeah.
They were like, did you tell Kyle? He was acting really weird outside. He was like giving me a look, and Austin was crying when I went outside. I was like, no, I didn't tell him. I've been with you the entire time, Blue Line.
They get so
I know,
paranoid.
they get so paranoid about the situation. So,
Austin randomly just started crying.
oh yeah?
Yeah, yesterday.
About the game?
I think so. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's stressful to be up there, so.
Like she was just I think she got like, we were just like talking, and then we were just like joking around, and then I think it just like a wave of sadness just rushed over her.
Yeah. It's, yeah, I told Blue Line, I was like, look, Austin was crying yesterday too. Like, I wouldn't look too much into it. And she's like, no, this cry was different. I was like, what?
And then the best part is that you actually hadn't even told me yet.
No, I hadn't. That's why when you came into the kitchen, I was just like, when they were there too, they just told me that, like, oh, did you tell Kyle? I was like, no. So I was like, hey, you okay, bud? What's going on? Just to make it, like, seem natural. I was like,
I was probably just sad too. Like, it sucks to.
Yeah, I was just like, he's just in a shitty mood because there's a bit of separation anxiety going on here.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I was like, Blue Line, I've been with you the entire time. I haven't even been in a room alone with him.
They're so paranoid.
Yeah.
It's insane.
And they think Austin and Brayden's coming after them, and I'm like, fuck, man. Can everybody just get on the same goddamn page? Well, I do know Blue Line and Tara really want you here. They're pushing hard, but Tara came to me this morning, and she said, because I told her, when she told me, I told her it might just be a numbers with the vote thing to make everybody go at each other. So she came and told me this morning, she's like, I think your original assessment was right. I think they're just trying to do something with the vote numbers to make us go at Austin and Brayden and vice versa. So if you think strongly against that.
I doubt it because, like, it's just, why the fuck would they do that? Because, sorry, if Austin goes home, Brayden has no other choice, no matter if he wants to or not.
Yeah.
And he's not, they know he's not dumb. He has no other choice than to stay with us.
Yeah.
What's he going to do?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, even if completely blindsided him.
Yeah.
He'd be pissed off for a day. What are you going to do, though?
Yeah.
Like, he's not Tina or Tara.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I would be the same. Like, if Austin and Brayden, like, I don't know, blindsided me and sent you home or something on that week too, it's like, who am I going to go work with? Jed and Ty?
Mm-hmm.
Like, at the end of the day, you still need people.
Yeah. And it's you know, I think they can see the whole Kiefer scenario, which is why it's good to kind of play that up a little bit, because obviously you kind of went off on him on. What's up?
Can I come in?
Yeah, for sure.
How's it going, folks?
Good.
Good. How are you?
This is it. Same shit, different day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Just
We're
chilling.
just talking about everything that's going on. There's a weird vibe.
There's a weird vibe here today.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious what's popping off.
I think Austin's getting some murmurs too, because she seems a little upset this morning.
Oh, was she upset this morning?
Or just like a little down. It might just be like separation anxiety with Stu, but
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked if like people are going to her being like saying things about what's going on or why aren't you not campaigning.
Yeah. Fuck. Such a weird fucking position.
Well, it is, but
Crappy.
just remember that it's an individual game. At the end of the day, everyone applied to be here as an individual. So, I mean, you might be up against the person that you care about the most, second most. But if you think that there's an opportunity for you, then you've got to go make your case. And at least if you go out with a fighting.
That's true.
You know, so.
That is true.
But at the end of the day, it's up to you, right? It's your morals and your integrity. And if you feel that you want to uphold things outside of this house in here, then that's something that you got to do. But I mean, you got to remember that things are different in here too. So
Yeah.
I think I'll just say I want to be here, blah blah blah, and her name won't even come out.
Well, I mean, that's the best route to take, right?
Yeah.
and that's what we were saying.
Just because you're up on the block together, you don't have to throw each other under the bus,
Yeah.
so to speak. I mean, you know.
Mm-hmm. But I might, you know how these guys twist everything around. So I might go to her.
Hands down.
I might go to her first and say, hey, we're both in Big Brother. We
Mhm.
both should be telling people why we want to be here.
That's right.
So after he does that, he's gonna go have some conversations, and I'm gonna follow up in those conversations, and I'm gonna kind of just campaign for him without saying anything negative about her.
Yeah.
And if there's a fighting chance, I mean, it's better for all of us, right?
Yeah.
We all love Austin at the end of the day, but
But you did come here to play your game too, right?
yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
I know it's a tough situation. It really is.
Yeah.
But just because you're campaigning for yourself doesn't mean you're campaigning against her.
Right. I mean, you have valid cases to make to the boys, and at the end of the day, they're going to make the deciding vote. So,
I mean, whatever happens, whatever one of us goes, hopefully they aren't just doing this to stir it up and then try to turn you guys against each other. Hopefully you can all stay
Yeah.
together no matter who
Yeah.
goes. Me or Austin.
Yeah.
Because that's could be what they're trying to do, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we just have to keep in mind how they operate. They've said some things to certain people to make people believe one thing, and they're very good at it. I'll give them credit for it, but we just need to like take a step back and analyze the big picture of the situation and see what they're actually trying to do.
yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go maybe find Austin.
Yeah, why don't you go chat with Austin?
Yeah, she's upstairs.
Is she alone?
Braden's up there.
No. Fuck.
Just pull her. It's fine.
Just pull her aside.
Okay.
I'll debrief with Blue Lan.
You do you, man. You do you.
Yeah.
I think, so he came to me this morning and he said, yeah, because I still haven't told them about our conversation.
And I appreciate that.
No, for sure. I'll keep that between us three. Anytime you guys want to share things with me, like I'll keep it 100. And if you don't want me to tell him something, then that's fine, and vice versa. If you want to tell him,
I just didn't want it to affect him and Austin.
no,
I
for
knew it was
sure.
a
But I
delicate
think
situation.
he's already getting the murmurs around the house because he came to me and told me basically what you guys told me yesterday, that he thinks that there's a possible flip in action.
Wow.
So that's why we're talking through the options.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. I think maybe he had a conversation with Vic, and Vic has already had a conversation with the boys, maybe similar to the ones that you had with the boys. And so maybe I think Vic kind of let him in on what's going on. And so that's why he's going to go. Because we were just talking through, like, does it make sense that they would do this just for the vote numbers and try to make us go at each other?
Because this morning I woke up thinking that maybe you're right about the situation in terms of, is this a...
That's what Tara told me.
This is a ploy to kind of
Yeah.
split things, right? Because
Which-
I
yeah.
conversation. Well, Tara was there as well with
Mhm.
Braden and Austin,
Mm-hmm.
and they're saying,
You're going after them. They're saying they're going after you. Yeah. Which is exactly what they want. So that's why I originally thought about the numbers of the vote and to try to like ignite flames.
but the thing about it is they still brought that whole scenario up. So
Mhm.
is it a possibility?
Well, I was just chatting through like my thoughts around the vote numbers with him, and he doesn't think that they would do that. He thinks if they're trying to start things, it's because they genuinely want Austin out. Because if we think about it, Austin has done better in almost every single competition over Kyle, except for the mole one where he got 3 and she got 0.
Yeah.
But like in the archery one, in the drop the bucket challenge, in the sliding the disc, Austin has outperformed Kyle.
Yeah.
And Austin and Braden are like this at the hip, right? Like she's showering, he's sitting in the bathroom, he's making food, she's sitting on the stools. Like they don't leave each other, right? Whereas Kyle and I were obviously a pair, but we spend a fair amount of time individually
With
as
other peop-
well
that's right,
with
yeah.
other people, but they're always together. So like I think, you know, the boys could be taking a step back and just like looking at that situation. So I think what they did is I think they kind of like talked to Vic similar to how they talked to you yesterday about, you know, why aren't they campaigning, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
And then Vic went to him and said, I don't think you're done in this game yet. So that's how he knows.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just-
So, you know, and they're sharing this information, or they're planting this seed with myself, Tara, and Vic.
Yeah.
So they obviously want it to go further.
Yeah. So Kyle.
Tina, please fix your microphone.
Sorry, it keeps falling in under my shirt.
Kyle does not think that they would do this just for changing up the vote numbers. He doesn't think it makes sense, which is what I thought yesterday. He thinks that if they're doing this, it's because they want Austin out, which is what you guys originally thought yesterday. So you guys could be right in your line of thinking. I'm just trying to think of all possibilities
No,
to see like
you have to, right?
what the boys
Because-
would try to be doing here.
Yeah.
And what was I going to say?
In conversation with Keith, I think Keith.
Oh, that's what I was
still
going to ask.
wants.
Kyle?
Yeah.
That's what I was
But
going
I
to say.
don't know. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to read.
Well, I was just going to say, like, do you think Kiefer's even in the know right now? Like, does he know what's going on?
I think he knows that there's murmurs,
Yeah.
but I don't know to what extent.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I think if it came down to a tie,
Yeah.
it would be Kyle.
Yeah.
Then again, I don't know how much conversation he's had with Jed and Ty as well. Right?
Kyle?
Or no, Kiefer.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? About this scenario.
Probably quite a bit of conversation, but I don't know necessarily that the boys have shared all the details of what they're trying to do right now. Because the boys control the vote at the end of the day. What they want to happen will happen.
Yeah.
Even though they're 2 votes, like, you know, for us, it's like 2 of our alliance members, basically. Kyle's obviously in a closer alliance with you and I, so that makes sense for us.
Yeah.
Wouldn't make sense for Braden. Braden's never going to vote against her, so. But Vic would vote with us, too. With Tina, or with Tara, you, and myself, so. You know, Braden, he wouldn't.
You essentially just need to get one more on that side.
So it could be a 7-1 vote
But
either
what
way.
about if they, you know, if they tell you that, yeah, this is what we're doing? I mean, you never know for sure if they're actually going to vote that way,
Well-
and will they force a tie?
Well, that's why I'm going to wait until Stu, first of all, goes and talks to Austin, and then goes and talks to the boys and reports back to me. I'm not going to talk to the boys until he does. Because I was kind of waiting until the boys approached me about the situation. Because I was thinking if they genuinely wanted to keep Kyle in this game, why wouldn't they come to me and try to save face in the situation and say that, yeah, we want Kyle in this game?
I know.
And maybe they will at some point today, so.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the concerning part. Like, are they going to force a 4-4 tie, which essentially shows everything, and then forces Keith to decide, right? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, just, yeah, it's a weird vibe. Because yesterday I was like, maybe there is an opportunity. Maybe
Yeah.
there is a chance. And yes, there probably still is.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting that vibe yet this morning.
Okay. Fair enough.
So I don't know where, as the day goes on, you know what conversations are going to happen, right? Like that's,
Yeah, I mean, it's a long day, so anything could really happen.
yeah,
'Cause
right
Vic-
now people are just kind of getting into the groove, playing
Yeah.
chess, whatever.
Yeah.
Like there doesn't seem to be a lot of major conversation yet.
Yeah.
But I think once it starts,
Well, Vic pulled him this morning, so I'm not sure when Jed pulled her. Maybe it was yesterday. Maybe it was today. But I'm just curious, when are they going to come to me and just like, because I'm voting against Austin either way. So for me, my vote doesn't matter as much. They know where my vote lies. Maybe that's
yeah,
why
and
they're
maybe
not
that's why
approaching
they're
me.
having approached. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it can be done,
Interesting. And honestly, I think this one's going to be like some sort of like running endurance or a long time competition.
I
And
think so too.
you know, let's see, because we've had 2 very short competitions in a row. So if that's, I mean, Kyle's got long limbs. If there's running involved, then he obviously has the advantage over
Mhm.
Austin, even though Austin has outperformed him in basically all competitions. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's something to look at too. And Kyle's gonna have a fire under him too, to fucking win this HOH.
Yeah.
And honestly, if Kyle stays, I would love to see Kyle win HOH.
It'd be a good,
Mm-hmm.
good story for him, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, you saw Kiefer bottom to the top, and now
It
we're
can
kind
happen.
of we can go bottom to the top too. So, but if we take this HOH, regardless of what happens, if we take this HOH and take out one of them, we could put ourselves in a very good position in this game.
Very. It's going to be key on them, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fuck. God, I hope he can. I hope we can sway it. I mean, you know,
Mhm.
I like Austin and whatnot, but obviously,
Yeah.
I have a much better relationship with Kyle
Right.
than I do Austin.
Right.
Plus, it's R4.
Yes. Exactly. No, it's definitely better for us to have him here than her. I love both of them. Obviously, she's a very good player too.
I'm glad to see he seems to have a little bit of fight in him
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
So I'm glad kind
Well,
of.
they've developed such a close personal relationship.
Absolutely.
And I could tell that it's hard to like go and campaign against someone that you really genuinely care about. I get
Yeah.
it. And, she's like opened up to him a little bit. So I get where he's coming from. But at the end of the day, like
You
what's
came
happening
here to
outside
play.
these walls can't,
No.
you got to play the game. So
Yep. He worked long and hard to get here.
it's a long process. Tens of thousands of people apply to be here. So
Yeah.
are you willing to give it up for somebody else because
Yeah.
of 25 days of getting to know them? Maybe, but at the end of the day, there's one winner in this game,
Mhm.
and she'll understand.
Yeah, I agree. You can't throw you can't throw away your game, and I mean he's such a huge fan. I mean he plays it outside the house
Yeah.
with his friends. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
And he's smart as fuck. I know he hasn't won competitions, but he's smart as fuck. He knows this game,
yeah,
and from a process and drawing out scenarios standpoint, like he's obviously the stronger player over her. She might be better in competitions, but from a competitive aspect, she's performed well. So,
yeah.
and
maybe it's that type of endurance
mm-hmm.
that she thrives in.
Mm-hmm.
She might not thrive in something running back and forth and because something like that's coming,
Yeah.
right? Getting puzzle pieces or whatever, it's coming. And I think Kyle would be good at that.
Kyle will be great at a puzzle.
Or even something where long limbs have to hold on, or
Yeah.
right.
Well, if it's like something like the standing,
wall one?
yeah, the wall competition, like
You got that.
the boys do not fare well. Hopefully, I get that competition. I think it would come down to
Probably you or Tara
me
on
or
something
Tara
like
or
that.
something like that. Yeah,
Mm.
and I think even Kyle could perform well in that because he's, for his size, like his height, he's pretty like lanky.
Yeah.
So
He'd be good at one like that peg one where they had to haul out all the
yeah, that'd be
pegs.
perfect. That's usually later though. So
Yeah.
but that would be perfect because
Yeah.
the boys' body types don't fare well in that wall competition.
No.
Because it hurts the arms.
Yeah.
Holding all that weight up. So
Well, I think it's going to be an interesting day.
yeah.
I think anything can change between now and tonight, or even now and tomorrow. Boat.
Oh, for sure. I mean, there's all day tomorrow. Oh, morning tomorrow, I guess. But
Yeah. We all know how Thursday mornings tend to pan around here.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah. Well,
Love this game.
hopefully things can happen.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go see a man about a horse.
Yep.
And then fucking see what's going on in here.
Sounds good. You keep me in the loop.
Yes, ma'am. You too.
Will do.
Thank you.
What up, gorgeous?
Oh, hi. Oh, hello, Rohan. Gonna make a crepe.
Are ya? What up, my babes?
No, you're fine.
It's totally fine.
No, it's fine.
It's just like annoying. Yeah, you just said if you can't play an HOH tomorrow, I'm gonna kill you.
Imagine like you're not medically cleared to play.
That'd be so whack.
I'd actually be like, pardon?
Imagine just plays right now. You guys have won a trip.
Oh.
To Edmonton! You're like,
Let's go!
Fuck.
get stoked.
Oh! Yeg City.
I'll give that away real quick.
Kai, you gotta come to Yeg City in the summer.
Regular thing. Me and Jed are coming.
Yeg City.
We're gonna load up the minivan and we're there.
Let's
The
drive it.
minivan.
Let's do a drive.
Cross Canada tour.
Yeah.
Why not? Honestly,
Oh my gosh, I don't even think you guys are gonna understand the excitement when you're actually coming.
the sauce tour.
The sauce. Tour to the sauce.
Oh, it's gonna be so much fun.
The sauce.
Sauce tour.
Welcome to the sauce.
This is what we're gonna do, okay? You're gonna fly into Edmonton. You're gonna stay a night at my place. We're gonna
Edmonton.
drive to Calgary together. And then we'll stay in Calgary
Okay, I'm on the ox though.
for a bit.
Said I'm on the ox.
Done.
Not Bethel.
Done.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna need some whiskey glasses.
turn the whole drive. I'm not driving.
Beth drives. We'll just get lit with them.
Done. I'm actually okay with that. Oh, that's so
That'd be a dope summer trip. Meet up with Stu and them.
Yeah.
Stu and Bray.
Stu would still hate
Then go
us.
somewhere.
Stu would still hate us at that point.
Still
Still bitter. Nah, he's not even bitter. He's fine.
Yeah, he'd be alright. Wasn't that serious.
Like, brother, you made your bed. Just chill.
He's got time.
Time to heal?
Time.
You're so mean. Time to heal. Oh, man.
Trouble is,
I think Oz would be more
you
salty.
think you have time.
Like if Oz went home, I feel
Oh,
like she'd
absolutely.
actually be salty.
Oh, no. If she went home like my age or age, I'd probably never see her again. I don't think I'd ever see her in my life. We live in the same city.
Yeah, probably not.
You guys live in the same neighborhood, don't you?
Literally.
I hope you don't have to put her on.
Probably will, though.
I know, so would I.
What do you mean probably? I
No
will.
hezzy.
No hezzy.
Her
Like,
and
at
Bray.
all. Yeah.
It sucked, but whatever.
It would suck, but whatever. It is what it is, man.
It's about that time.
You're coming for me, I'm coming for you. It's about that time.
It's getting there.
Fuck, man. It is what it is.
It is a sauna in here. What up?
Sean from season 9. Is that Keeper the villain from season 9?
Eert the butcher himself. The mastermind. Eert
The butcher. Ear.
Give me all the blood.
Cutting people on the
You turn with
block.
mine?
Yeah.
All right, Poppy. Let's do this. Oh, let's do it. Oh, let's do it. Oh, let's do
Wish
it.
that couch was over there and we could play
Who
catch.
did you just
Oh.
make? Ah.
With what?
Let's see, Poppy.
Anything?
An orange?
What's the goal? What's the word? What's the word?
Play catch with an orange.
Yeah.
Want to do it?
Oh, that would have been stupid.
Oh, get one.
I didn't do that.
Oh, you're bringing in here?
Yeah.
Yo, where you going?
Let's get an orange.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do more. Like a smoothie.
Do more what?
All right, whatever. Don't make one.
He stayed doing the most.
Don't make one. Then. Big track. That's another song for the season.
Yeah.
That's a huge track. Big track.
Huge. Huge. Wow, we've had so much fun. I'm just taking it in.
Day 26, baby.
Baby. Beth is fully torqued in there, you feel me?
Feel me?
You feel
You
me?
feel me?
Oh my god.
You feel me? Are you dumb? Are you dumb or stupid?
Not making big moves.
Are you stupid or dumb?
Ty. Yesterday, Kiefer, we were like talking about like home or whatever. Kiefer's like, my whole island is fully torn.
My whole island is fully torn. That was one of the funnier things you've ever said, Keith. When I won that HOH, my whole island was fully torn. My whole
island
funny.
is fully torn.
You
Yo,
really
bro, stop
started that
chasing
up.
my horse, cuz. Holy shit, bro. My horse's head. Yo, chill.
You brought that shit out to play, man.
Yo, let the horse be, bro. Like, what are you?
Don't be a savage.
I'm gonna throw it like this. Ready? Oh shit! Why do you throw so hard at me?
Do I?
Oh my gosh!
See, it's better with one hand.
If you get hit in the face with this, break your nose. Hey.
Hot potato. Hot potato's quick.
Potato, pass it on, pass it on, pass it. Oh shit.
How come you panic when I throw it?
Because you whip it.
Do I?
Don't be a savage and then you fucking fastball. Throw me change ups. Oh god.
See, that's too
Okay,
soft.
yeah, just throw it normally. Oh.
Oh, shit. You don't even twitch out though.
No, because
Like you just catch it. You can tell you're an athlete.
hand-eye coordination. It's on 10.
Would you say you do?
What?
Oh yeah, you're good.
Throw me some crazy ones.
Throw you some crazy ones.
Oh god. Oh Jesus.
Where is it?
Under the
Is it
deep
grabbable?
under there.
Oh
It's deep.
shit. Give you the
This,
other
this is
one.
why I brought two. I knew you'd mess it up.
It's deep under
Oh
there.
my.
I can't be laughing.
Oh! Oh, nice.
Okay.
I'm impressed, not gonna lie. After
See, you're not that good.
After your great performance yesterday, embarrassing.
The grape, they were like blowing in the wind.
They were blowing in the wind.
It was the wind's fault.
Oh.
Okay, only one-handers.
Okay, well, that's up to you. Oh shit.
Only one-handers.
Oh.
Okay, ready? Only left hand.
Did a little packing. Chilling.
Yeah.
Decided I'm gonna grab some combos for some people.
Oh.
Thank you guys here.
So yesterday there was.
Kyle, please fix your microphone.
It's on backwards. So looking around the house to keep you. But I don't know if they started to try to pin me versus Austin. Do you know what I mean? To try and pair like Austin and Braden versus me and Tina. But
I'm
they're
just gonna go have some combos.
yeah.
I'm not gonna talk with her at all, but
No,
I
obviously.
think I'm just gonna say like.
I'm just saying that there was rumors.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah. But I was like, I don't know if they're actually like legit or if that's why when I asked you like, can I really trust Austin?
I think no matter what happens,
Yeah.
you have to say like.
Because they were kind of saying like, no, Austin and Braden are gunning for you guys.
But I mean, if they're trying to say that, maybe you want Austin out, I'm not sure. But I think no matter who stays, like if Braden stays, and like you guys voted to keep me, I don't think Braden would hold that against all of us.
Right.
And then I think if I left and Austin stayed, I don't think Austin would hold that against you guys either.
Yeah. Well, obviously, like when the rumors started, I had to entertain them because of our four that people don't know about.
For sure.
But I don't know if that is going to put me in a bad position with Austin.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think she's like a pretty rational girl.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like no matter what happens, like she knows that she can't go like trust those guys, you know. 'Cause
No,
that's the
they're
alternative.
saying that they're going for her, but
They are.
they're also telling her that they're coming for us. So I honestly don't know where they are.
God, they put themselves in such weird positions.
But it is like they can like kind of like get in your head a little bit, like.
They put themselves in just like so many weird spots that they don't need to. I'm gonna rip around here, have a quick call with everyone maybe.
Hey, well, you know, keep me posted.
Yeah, I will. Where's Ro?
I don't know, but how do I flip a crepe? How are people doing this? No, that's not working. Is it just not done enough? I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it.
I wouldn't be any help. Who said that? Oh, you? I thought that was Beth. No. Where's Ro? All right.
Hey, Stuart. How you doing, buddy?
Stuart.
How's things?
Good. How's chest, fellas?
You know, my chest is doing good.
Stressful.
Is it Stu?
Stuart.
Can you sit on the white couch, Stu?
Oh my gosh, no Beth.
Oh my God, that was
Doing
tough to
so
watch.
well as soon as Stu gets here.
It makes me nervous.
I make you nervous?
Roberta.
Roberta boy. Okay, we're only one-handing it. We're actually, we're only left-handing it.
Oh shit.
Throwing and catching.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
See what she's giving me here? The heat?
Quick, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
No hezzy.
1, 3. Oh, it's open.
Uh-oh.
There's another one under the couch.
Why are these in here?
We brought
I
him
brought him in.
to play catch. 6,
7.
8. Oh.
9.
Yeah, you can join your show.
You might what? Wow.
Oh!
17.
Oh, shit.
Just wait, I'll get the other one.
Oh my God, it's hot.
Oh, shit.
Way in there.
Other way.
Jesus.
Oh, is that too weird for you?
No, it's
What?
okay.
Only
You
left
in?
hand? Left hand?
Left hand.
Left hand only, you in?
Might just spread out here.
I can go stand. Do you want me to go stand over there?
Should we be able to go to anyone?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You standing?
Yeah, I'll stand over here.
Or run anyone.
Sure.
You're only left-handed.
Left hand?
Oh shit, I didn't know that. Hey.
Oh! Count it.
We're good.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
damn. After that, hold on. I gotta take this shirt off.
Why are we picking this room to play this in? It's in the living room.
Hey.
Fumbly!
The left hand.
The left hand will
Left hand
get
is
you.
tough.
Is anyone in here actually left-handed?
It's almost easier because I play baseball. You gotta catch with your left hand.
Someone
anyway.
is. Who is? Keith, maybe?
Keeps
Yeah,
left hand.
he is
Yeah.
left.